Hey YouTubers, I was going to make a video before I got to wrapping the hot side for the S10 Blazer turbo build. I just wanted to kind of give you a sneak peek, I guess, at how everything laid out and what the final product looks like. Now keep in mind, I think I've mentioned it before, but these are LS3 like 500 or 525 horse factory crate motor takeoff exhaust manifolds I got from a friend of mine, and we adapted those into the turbo hot side. Here's something I noticed because I had cut up no less than 6 sets of stupid truck manifolds of different years and configurations trying to make this work. We noticed, I'm not 100% sure how to tell them apart other than just visually compare them. Not all truck manifolds are created equal. If you will hold those up side by side and look at the where they go from the outlet of your cylinder head into the manifold, not all of those are going to be the same size. Some are bigger than others. The internal passages are bigger in some of them. So basically, by running these LS3 takeoffs, they have the larger, maybe the largest, I don't know, opening from the head into the manifold itself, and large, merging internal passage. So basically, we just extended that, moved it around, probably a little more than we wanted to, but it was kind of a try it and see process to get the turbo exactly where we wanted it to be. Something that Richard had done, because we had talked about either building this support bracket to kind of help hold the weight of the turbo, and we've also talked about going from this bracket to the front of the cylinder head to give it lateral or side to side support as well as the up and down. Because everybody knows, especially if you run a higher boost or if you run lean or anything like that, sometimes your hot side can glow, and you don't want this to get hot enough that it starts sagging or doing something weird. So basically we got our T4 flange, we got our merge, here's going to be my wastegate. I'm trying to make those aluminum heat shields fit. I don't know that I'm going to be able to use them, but I think it'd give it a really nice, clean, kind of finished look if I can pull that off over the heat wrap. Let me move down here a little bit. Maybe you guys won't be too dizzy. I've got my centerpiece, or my crossover here in the middle that goes in between the two manifolds on each side. The driver's side manifold, it's going to be really hard for me to be able to keep the heat shield on this one, only because it's got that really heavily cut out area between right here and here underneath it where the steering shaft needed that extra clearance. What my plan is to just trim it around that area and hammer it, because this stuff is very malleable. This aluminum is malleable. I'll just take a dead blow, try to trim it right where I need it to not be, and see if I can get it to hold down, even if I got to use one of the metal heat wrap strappings to hold this, because I'm just kind of stuck on my head trying to make it look more of a factory or more finished product once we get it put in the car. The thing that I'm not wanting to do at this point is, originally I wanted to throw some high temp engine paint on these pipes to kind of hold down the rust, because I think a lot of people realize when you wrap your hot side, it does make it rust pretty bad. I know that most people don't use the spray silicone and stuff to keep the water out of their wraps like they probably should. And I'm probably going to be one of the people that don't use it. So I don't know. I was just trying to think of a way to slow down the rusting process on my hot side. And originally I was like, oh, I'll put 2 or 3 good coats of some high temp engine paint on there before I wrap it. Now I'm to the point where I just want to get this stupid thing put together, or get the hot side finalized and installed on the Blazer for the last time, so we can move on to the next step. I've been in the same boat as everybody else with this crazy restricted movement, and you're not supposed to go here and there, and if you're not essential, and it's not very heavily or strictly enforced, so you can pretty much go wherever you want. I don't see them pulling over anybody for just driving down the road yet, but I do try to restrict my exposure to a lot of these people that clearly don't give two whats about whether they infect somebody else. Because I noticed, when I went to Harbor Freight, for example, people were doing a pretty good job. I mean, people would, if you were on an aisle, they would go to a different aisle. If they were going to have to come by you, they would take a wide berth. They'd try to maintain that 6-foot distance from you. But I'm going to tell you right now, I went to Walmart, huge mistake, but I had to go there to get some electrical connectors to fix my air compressor. Those people don't give a crap. They don't care. They'll run over you, bump you, like they have no concept. I don't know if they never learned to count to 6 feet or what's going on, but the people that I see at Walmart truly don't care whether they're sick or not, or whether you're sick, or whether they can spread. They literally do not care. So if you can avoid going to Walmart, I highly suggest that you not go there, because in my area, Belton, Raymore, Missouri area, Walmart's not the place you want to be if you want to try to keep from getting infected. I guarantee it. So I just wanted to throw up this quick video. I'm going to try to get some of these pipes wrapped. I've never personally wrapped pipes, so I'm sure it's going to be a learning experience with probably some, hurt feelings and maybe a cuss word or two in the middle. But I want to try to get this thing, closer to where we can bolt it on. Just so just so you guys are updated, I had brought the hot side home so I could clean out some of the welds on the inside of some of the on one of the manifolds on the crossover. Just kind of make sure I don't have any MIG wire hanging in there, or big welding slag that can, hurt flow, or get hot and break off and tear up the turbo or something stupid like that. So anyway, that's what I was doing when I finally got my air compressor fixed. But that's a whole different story, and I could carry on that for 30 minutes alone, because that was a huge headache. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little video, kind of giving you an idea that I'm still alive, trying to get some stuff done after the move, still trying to get the shop set up, and hopefully we'll be able to get at least somewhat back to normal as soon as possible. So if you guys have any questions for me, or any comments or suggestions on painting, not painting anything, the sooner the better, because I hope to get these wraps on, fairly quickly, so that I can try to schedule a time to install this stuff on the Blazer, because there again, social distancing. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. I know a lot of you have been stuck at home, or at least restricted travel just to and from work, and I don't know, it just feels really weird. I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Hang in there, guys. This, as they say, this too shall pass. Appreciate you watching.